Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your end of May 2022 General Tarot Update. It's Rena here. Uh-oh. Okay. This lunar eclipse in Scorpio is actually falling in your fifth house of love. And this is happening as I record this tonight, late tonight. I'm in the Midwest and it's happening at 11 p.m. Is that cool or what? And so for those of you who live on the East Coast, and if you live overseas in other countries, it'll be on the 16th for you. But the fifth house, lunar eclipse, things coming out, being revealed. So house of love and creativity. But for this purpose, I think it could be, especially this card. The heart of the matter is the Page of Swords. You are on high alert for some reason. So you may be feeling a sense of suspicion about a situation in a relationship. We have here in the past position the Two of Cups. So obviously this could be that I'm going to read this as something happening to you, not if you're married and you suspect that your partner has started seeing an ex. That could be, what it is, and that's why you are suspicious of that. But let's say it's on your side and you have heard back from an ex and you have started to see them again and your things aren't adding up. After the initial euphoria, whatever you want to call it, of them contacting you or you being able to get a hold of them, and then you having that reunion that the Two of Cups represents, now things are starting to be a little bit not so not so gelling together. Let's put it that way. It doesn't really make sense to you. Some of the things they're telling you, and if you broke up with this person the first time, think back to what were the themes of that breakup, and are they perhaps lying to you about something? The other thing too is that if this is a card of you suspecting that your partner is talking to an ex, or and maybe they're not having an affair but it's an emotional thing, the point is that you have to be aware at the very least. You can't stick your head in the sand. And the higher message is the Page of Pentacles. In this particular context, how I see this is that, okay, first of all, pages are messages. Messages. I was thinking of a messenger. But it's right now, as May draws to a close, we are in a Mercury retrograde. So the messages that are coming through can be distorted. They can be, garbled. We can misunderstand them. And the other thing that I think about that card as a higher message position is Pentacles relate to the earth, so they're solid. So when somebody tells you something, it has to be something that you can prove. In other words, if somebody tells you, I'm single, but they won't share their social media with you, or they won't uh, allow you to come and visit them at their place, they won't go out to dinner with you in your home, where they live, because they sound like they're afraid of people, seeing the two of you together. This is contradictory to a solid message. It's something that is probably a lie. And that's another thing about that lunar eclipse, is that can bring out lies, because it's in Scorpio, and Scorpio is always about what lies beneath, not what's on the surface where the person's trying to, get what they want, but what is beneath the surface. What crosses you is the Two of Wands. So you may be of two minds right now. The wands relate more to your goals. So whether this is like career matters or anything in your life, you're not necessarily very decisive, because we also have that Two of Cups. So it could be speaking to things. Now, if I look at this from the perspective of, let's say you're seeing two different people, it may be that you're torn between a person who is very passionate and a person who is emotional. Now, you are water signs, so that Two of Cups, if that represents another individual, is more of your emotional makeup. Like you would share that in common with that person. Two of Wands can be a passionate type of situation. Now, yes, it could be like a sexual chemistry that is very intoxicating, or it could be that this person, let's say they are like a literal fire sign, and I just did. Who did I do? I didn't do Aries, but I was thinking of Aries. But Aries is one of the signs that you tend to be attracted to, even though it squares you off and it's kind of a friction, but sometimes that leads to sexual attraction. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But just somebody who is very upbeat, who's funny, who's lively, and can kind of make you feel energetic when you feel sluggish. Cancer can be moody. You can be very sentimental, which is, kind of nice and touching, but can be stuck in the past too often. And fire energy is very like in the moment, kind of very spontaneous, and also in the future. And it can make you like more, embrace the inner child, and also like stop worrying about the past and the future. So you might be torn by those two types of influences. What's coming in is the Three of Pentacles. This is the Architect's card. So if you're having some kind of maybe you're having an affair, Cancer. I never really think of Cancers as having an affair, because I always think of Cancers like if they have a family, of being dedicated to their family. But, sometimes things happen that people don't want to happen or didn't expect to happen. Not making excuses for infidelity, though, just want you to know. But in any case, you have a commitment to building something very stable in your life. And this is the story of your life. You're the fourth house in astrology, and number 4 is associated with Saturn and something, the foundations. That's why it's associated with the home front. And so if you were having some kind of an affair, it probably would turn your head, but it wouldn't totally make you lose your head and just, go and do something like that. Very rash. in your life, because you might feel like it's not going to last in the long run, and you're looking for that, the long haul. The outcome is the World card, the end of an era. You are going to have a full moon in your seventh house of committed partnership on, I believe it's like July 13th or something like that, because it's going to be in Capricorn, your opposite sign. So, Cancer, if you are, maybe you have reunited with someone who is much more your type of person. And that is, I've been getting that Two of Cups over and over and over again. I don't know why. I just got for one of the other signs the soulmate card. So for some reason, this is big right now. Maybe it is that Scorpio. Because, I didn't realize this, but I guess the lunar eclipse is forming a conjunction with the South Node. And that is that karmic past. And that, to me, the soulmate is part of the karmic relationship. So, in any case, embracing endings and being excited for new beginnings sounds like a plan. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a personal reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.